Hi, Capricorns. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to your March 2025 love prediction. We're going to be using some charms and some initials today and asking Spirit for some evidence or confirmation for love that's around you or coming towards you. So let's see what we have for my Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And cross watchers are always welcome. Welcome, Capricorns. Spirit, please share with me loving messages. What is it that you need us to know today? What is it you want me to hear? I am listening for you now. Let's see what they want. I have rejoice. Embrace your loving connection and rejoice. Little bit of a jump for joy energy. I like that. How about just being grateful? This sense of being, this incredible sense of gratitude. I have intense. The intensity of a true soul connection includes great highs and great lows. Boy, that feels like a twin flame kind of smashing into me. I'm just going to say this is intense. So let's see where we're going with that. So sometimes energy is magnetic, but it's also very kind of explosive, depending on the two people. We both could be really, really strong people. Spirit, please share with me. I have trust. You need to have trust in a relationship in order for it to flourish. So I feel like I'm learning to trust you. I feel like I am asking for trust on one side, like, please trust me. I haven't done anything for you not to trust me. So we could be struggling just with, I have a hard time trusting anybody. And I think that that could be said for a lot of people, especially people who have gone through the ringer and back. Spirit, please share with me. This is intense. Let's see where we're headed. What is this intensity? I have the World. I have a Hierophant. I have a Four of Pentacles. And I have a King of Wands. I feel like the Four of Pentacles is the trust. I feel that it's just something. It doesn't mean that you're not going to trust somebody for the rest of your life. It's something that somebody is struggling with. Okay. Because of hurt, Spirit just said, because of old wounds. But you are entering into, I felt like a spiritual connection with the World and the Hierophant coming in together. It was, we're entering into a spiritual connection. And you may be, they're saying, blown away by this. I think it's a twin flame. I think it's, I'm going to keep going, of course, but I think it's a very strong soul contract, and it's a spiritual connection. And I feel that neither one of you has felt anything like this before. And that's why it's like, whoa, what is this? So that's why I'm leaning towards a twin flame. That King of Wands is very passionate, very excited. I have a Page of Wands, new excitement, new person. Three of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles. And a Three of Cups. I want to go with the 3-3 for a minute for a reason. I just feel, one, I feel like it's a number, 333, an angel number. Two, it could be more significant than that, age 33. But it feels as if I am seeing it as a collective energy for the first time, that there's an us, there's a we, there's an our. We could be starting to use those words. It's not just two individuals. There's now starting to become a union. And that's coming into me, that we are definitely referring to each other as us, our future. What are we going to be doing? Things like that. The Five of Pentacles is a little bit of a 1 foot in and 1 foot out as far as financial commitment is how I feel. We could have somebody that has trust issues because of a past relationship, and they could be guarding their money. They could be, I don't want to be disappointed again. Somebody took me to the cleaners. So they might keep everything separate, which is fine. You're both adults, whatever works. But they could be a little bit odd with that it's not natural. It's almost as if you can tell that they were hurt financially. You can tell that they have trust issues around money and relationships connecting to money. So we could have some money issues. I don't think that they want to hurt you that way, but I do feel like it's something they do. Okay, so they keep everything separate. They might divide everything. They may treat you, but then you treat them the next time. So we may have like 50-50, and it might be really, really important to them that we keep it that way. I have a Knight of Swords, and I have that Knight of Pentacles. I'm sorry, Knight of Wands. And so did I have a Knight of Wands? No, hold on. I thought I had a Knight of Wands. I'm sorry, I had a King of Wands. So I have this feeling of passion. And I have this feeling of letting you know. I'm just going to say it that way. I'm just letting you know that I have feelings for you. So this person's not going to hold back, that they're attracted to you. They think you're sexy. They want to be with you. You turn them on. I mean, I think that they're going to probably be very verbal about it. I don't think they're going to hold back. I feel that, in fact, that Knight sometimes has a tendency to say things really fast and doesn't think before they say things. So, but bottom of the deck, I have a Queen of Wands. So I feel like we feel the same way. I feel like we're both saying the same thing. We're both saying, yeah, I'm as into you as you are into me. So it's a mutual attraction. It's a mutual excitement. It's not one-sided for sure. And I feel like it's a little bit of a feeding frenzy that we're feeding off of each other. So maybe that's why it's so intense. Could be off the charts physically. Great lover, very passionate. Okay, let's see what the charms are saying. Not charms. I've got my tarot dice, tarot tiles, and initials. First initials, last initials. Let me grab some dice and give these a good roll and see what you have with the dice. Okay. And let me get a handful of tiles. And let me see if I can grab another couple of those. Okay. So let's start with the dice. What came in? I have an Ace of Swords, 2 of Wands, and is this a 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and a 10 of Pentacles. I feel like we're talking, there's a we, there's an us, and there's an our. When we start to talk in those terms, when somebody starts to say, in our future, we'll do this, or next year we'll be able to do this, they already assume that we are together. They assume that nothing's going to change. They assume that we are a couple now. And I always feel like that's a really good sign as far as where do I stand with somebody. You listen to how they talk about who we are to each other. So listen for that pronoun of our future, that we will be doing this, that it's inclusive. Spirit just said it's including you. So that I feel like is important. I have a Magician. I have a Tower. And I have an Emperor. I'm going to put the Tower first. I'm going to say that this person, and it's next to the 10 of Pentacles. So I feel like this person was brought through the ringer financially, probably had a difficult divorce, probably took a long time to get divorced, cost a lot of money, something like that, and then had to rebuild and had to reinvent themselves and recreate. And they could have even had a business that their ex-person got half their business, half their practice, half they could have been a doctor and they had to give up half their practice. So it's a sense of, I think the divorce was something that they both wanted, but I do feel like it was a financial blow to them. And that's something that they're struggling with still. I'm assuming it was fair for both sides if they have attorneys, but they, in their mind, might not think that it was fair. So that could be something they struggle with. I have an O. I have an I. I have an L. I have a G. I have an I. I have a U. Letter B. Letter T. I have an H. The letter P. Is that a P or it's a D? It's a little D. It's a little D. I have an A. I have a P. Here's my P. An H. Here's a big D. Little D, little F, little C, B, C. I have an E. Lots of letters. You got a lot of letters today. And I have another E. Okay, so you can take a look at those, see if those connect to you. If they do, let me know in the comments. I always love to see if you got your person's initials, your initials. Sometimes people say you spelt their whole name. And like I popped up on their news feed and next thing they knew, they're watching my video and they're like, oh my God, you spelt my person's name. Like, who are you? Where did you come from? Psychic Kathy. So that's always fun to see. I always love that. All right, let's see what else they have for you. Spirit, please share with me. Messages of love. I feel like this is going to go forward. I feel that it is explosive in the beginning. It could be just like, this is blowing my mind energy. This is just amazing, or I'm just so into you. I'm just going to say it that way. I'm just so into you. I have a transformation. Turn conflicts into opportunities for growth, fueling the journey together. Look for that dragonfly. It looks like a pink dragonfly. I don't even know if there's such a thing, but a pink dragonfly. I have forgiveness. Allow forgiveness to heal. I feel like we challenge each other in the beginning. I feel that it could be a little bit of a push-pull energy because it is very high chemistry. It's very intense. It's moving fast. So there could be some push-pull because we're trying to slow it down, or we're not thinking fast enough to not hurt somebody else's feelings with something that we said. So there is a sense of, I don't want to say on again, off again, but I do want to say, like, I put my arms up, like cool it, slow down. I don't want to be love bombed. I don't want to be pushed. I don't want to be backed into a corner. I don't want to be forced into saying something that I'm not ready to say yet. So it just feels like I'm kind of putting up my hands and saying, you know, like, ooh, we need to slow down somehow. Not in a bad way. Not because I think I want to slow down because I don't want to mess it up. A healing heart. Healing of the heart begins with forgiveness. So one of us could have some wounds that are triggered by this particular connection. It's bringing up some old memories. It's bringing up things that I had forgotten about. And I have repair. Carefully mending the cracks in a relationship and restoring the past. So there is a sense of bringing up old wounds, isn't there? Can I have one more? And I have tolerance, learning tolerance and love, taking a bite out of something. every time I see this card, I think this person like ate your leftovers that you were looking forward to. You know, like, did you eat my ice cream that I had left that I was going to eat tonight? Oh, was that yours? You know, so I always think that somebody's eating your food that you didn't want them to. All right, let's see. Let's see what else they have. Spirit, tell me what you have. Whoa, jumper. Okay, I have a Wheel of Fortune. I have a Six of Wands. Good. I have a Chariot. And I have a Judgment. I strong cards, first of all. And definitely this feeling of I know you're in my life for a reason. And what did they say in the beginning? I'm blown away by this being a spiritual connection. That it could be the first time in your lifetime that you're realizing it's a soul connection. It's a twin flame. It's a soulmate, because it feels different to you. It feels more intense. It feels a deeper emotionally. I feel like I can read your mind, Spirit just said. I feel like I know everything about you before I even knew you. So I'm saying I'm going to go with a twin flame is coming into your life, that they haven't already. I have an Ace of Cups. We fall for each other very fast. We do. And it's like, I want to give you my heart and I'm in love with you, and kind of this spilling of emotions. It's okay. It's good. It feels healthy. I mean, it doesn't feel like it's going to hurt you. I have a Five of Wands, a little bit of a butting head. Like I said, there's some push pull, and it could be that you're just both really strong people and you challenge each other in some way, that you can't tell each other what to do. You have your own opinions. You have your own thoughts on different topics. You can defend yourself. You can stand up for yourself. So it could be that you're just both really strong individuals. And I have a Five of Pentacles. I always see the Five of Pentacles, and I'm definitely feeling it in this reading, as we can get through anything together. We can get through sickness and in health. I see it as a wedding vow. I see it as I will stay by your side. I see it as I will be the one that walks with you through the storms. So, boy, this person, I'm going to say this person wants to be with you for sure. Okay, so we're gonna hold on to that. Let's get some charms. Let's see what the charms are saying. I have some beautiful charms, and I have this beautiful bowl. It's my depression glass collection. I love it. I bring it out at this time of year, and Christmas I bring it out. So let me get a scoop. I'm gonna go over here and see what's on this side of the bowl. Okay. And I invested in some tweezers, which are working out beautifully today. I don't know why it took me so long to buy a pair of tweezers. Okay, but here I am. What is this guy? What is this guy? Okay. Let's see what I have. Is this a fish? Maybe the tweezers aren't going to work. They've been working. Okay, so here's an arrow. It looks like a fish bone, but it looks like an arrow more to me. An arrow through my heart, like you've captured my heart. What does this say? Toes in the sand, wine in my hand. Ooh, that sounds like a vacation, doesn't it? It sounds like, take me away. Calgon, take me away to somewhere hot where I can put my toes in the sand. We can have a tropical drink. So that feels like somebody taking you away. And I'm going to put this flower with it. I feel like that's a big flower, multiple flowers. Maybe somewhere that has big tropical flowers. Paradise. They're taking you to paradise, wherever paradise is. Maybe you notice the flowers. The flowers are beautiful. Okay. There, yeah, I have the sea. I've got the toe, the sea. I have a lobster. So We're going to go out for lobsters. We're going to have crabs. We're going to have shellfish. And this could be a fish bone. It could be a fish bone. I don't know. It's coming into me a couple different ways, an arrow or a fish bone. I'm not sure what I'm thinking about that one. It's new. It's new in my charm box. I have a hat. All right. This is coming into me as chemistry I'm just going to say the chemistry is off the charts. This is a beaker of some kind. It's been a long time since I had chemistry. It's some kind of a beaker with some markers, and I feel like it's just representing how much chemistry we have, that the chemistry is off the charts. Like this is going to pop, boil over, something like that. I have a star. I'm going to put the star with that. This is a cat. Somebody has a cat. I have a cat, and this feels like a canary. I don't know what that saying is, but the cat that eats the canary, something like that. I want to catch you. But I have a canary in a cage and I have a cat. So it's almost this feeling of I just want to catch you. It probably is a very fast moving, seductive connection. Great chemistry. I'm seeing stars. I'm going to put that all together. Okay. I do have this van. It's some kind of bus, some kind of van. They're saying moving van. When I said van, they said moving van. So we may be moving. One of us may be moving in order for us to be together. Somebody's going to pack up their house and decide that I want to be with you, and your house is better. Your house is a better location. It's bigger, something like that. But they said moving van. So we've got to move in our future, a physical move for some of you. We could be talking about that. I have a gingerbread man. I have a stethoscope. So I had this in my last reading as well. But it was sitting next to this phone. So it was more of the doctor called. So we could have some kind of medical issues that we're working on, or we're talking to doctors about something, or we could be talking to family members, doctors about something. But it was more of a feeling of the doctor called, and I have some information to share with you. So I'm going to go with something like that. The gingerbread man, I feel like I'm just going to put it in the category of a cookie. I'm just going to say I like cookies. I like gingerbread is like a seasonal cookie. So it's almost like I like cookies, like specialty cookies. Maybe there's cookies that I eat around Easter. Maybe there's Italian cookies, they're saying. I like there's something about like a specialty cookie. So maybe this person likes to go to a particular bakery, or they always buy cookies at the grocery store in the kind of gourmet section. I'm going to say they're better quality cookies than the average bear. So, okay, so that's interesting. The little Teddy Grahams, I forgot about those. I don't even know if they exist anymore. They were little Teddy Grahams. They just showed me the little Teddy Grahams. Maybe this person's favorite snack is Teddy Grahams. I'm just throwing that out there because I haven't seen Teddy Grahams since my kids were little. I don't even know if they exist anymore, but it was almost a feeling of I love ginger snaps, Teddy Grahams, graham crackers, like those types of crackers and those types of snacks. Me too. I don't blame them. Those are good stuff. All right. And then I have a hat. I'm going to put the hat with the beach. I'm going to put the hat with, I had to buy a beach hat that the sun was so hot wherever I'm going in paradise that maybe I don't normally wear a hat, but I had to get a big like straw hat just to protect my skin and be shaded a little bit. So I'm just going to put a big beach hat on you. Okay, so that feels good. Let's see what else they're saying. How fun. We're going to do some final messages. I love the charms. Let me know if any of those connected to you. I love the charms. I think they're fun because I can just read them intuitively. It's just whatever pops into my head from spirit. It's great. Spirit, please share with me final messages. So the one thing we do know, it's some kind of spiritual union that is blowing our minds, both of us. That's good. I feel like I'm going for a ride. Big ride. I have confusion. Okay, you can't see the cards. Let's do this again. I have confusion. I have confusion. So, yeah, something comes in fast. Something is overwhelming. Something is, you feel like it's out of control, like a runaway train. You feel like there's push-pull energy. You feel amazing chemistry. I would be confused. My head would be spinning with all of those feelings, but Spirit's saying it will calm down at some point and you know, we'll start to act like normal people again. But I feel like it's just you're both very high energy people and you guys are bringing that energy into this connection. I have a third party. Fears of a third party. I would ask right up front, making sure you're not putting yourself in a third party. I don't care how attractive you are to that person. I don't care if you feel like it's your twin. I don't care if they say I'm not in love with that person. I sleep in a separate bedroom. Don't put yourself in a situation where you're the other person. Just, you're better than that. I have options. You don't want to be somebody's option. You have options too. You don't want to be somebody's option. So if it's moving really fast, it could be a feeling of, am I the only one, or are they like this with everybody? So it could be some of those energies as well. But I would make sure crystal clear that, because I do feel like it's a spiritual connection. So, you know, twin flames do have a tendency to see if the grass is greener on the other side, and they have to go out there and learn their lesson. So I'm hoping that your person isn't a runner. I have patience. Maybe the answer hasn't come to us. It will. I have shy. Maybe I think they're both pretty strong, but maybe you're more introverted or they're more introverted. I wouldn't say necessarily shy, but I would say maybe one person's more outgoing than the other. And it's a dream come true. I would just make sure that there's nobody else in the picture. That would be the only thing. If this comes in that fast and it's that intense, I would just try to stop it in its tracks as best I can and just say, I need to know there's nobody else in this picture. Like, I need to know that you're not thinking about anybody else. You're not talking to anybody else. So I feel like if it's that intense and they are that into you, then I feel like you can put it right up front and just get the answer before you jump into this, because it's going to move fast. I have a transition. Your life is about to change. Bottom of the deck, passion. Yep. Lots of passion in this connection. A lot of passion in this connection. Don't let it confuse you. Take control of it. You be in control. You be in control. Let's put this onto the universe. I think it's a great connection. I think we have to question it. I think we have to, make sure we're smart but I also think it could be really, really exciting. And I don't want you to wish it away either. So let's ask spirit to guide you and give you the strength, when it starts to become a crazy ride. I want to thank spirit for this reading today. If you're new to my channel, thank you. Please hit that like and subscribe button. I'm so grateful you're here. Comment below, claim it, own it. If anything connected to you, let me know. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, please check out my website at KathyMamolenPsychicMedium.com. In the meantime, I'll see you guys all again in another Love Messages real soon.